This is a video to show how to fully restore a Lenovo G50 Windows 8 laptop. As you can see on the screen there, I've got a boot menu. Some of them are very difficult to find, so I'm going to turn this laptop off. Now, there's a couple of ways of restoring it. You can restore it by the USB pen provided if you've created your own recovery. If you hold the F12 key down, now on this particular laptop they're coloured orange, the top rows are orange, and then the FN key, which is also coloured orange, that means if that's held down whilst any of these other orange keys are pressed, that's the actual function for it. So if I hold the FN key down from an off position, the laptop's got to be off, so if I hold the FN key down and then keep tapping the F12 key, and I'll press the power switch as well. I've got the FN down, I'm tapping the F12. This is before it loads Windows 8. We've got a boot menu. I'll just zoom in on that so you can see the boot menu. That allows you to do different things there, possibly boot up through your USB pen. But with this particular laptop there's an easy way, so I'm going to turn that off again just at the moment and show you. That's the DC socket. It's a square type fitting on this one, but there's a little button there that actually accesses the hidden recovery partition on the hard drive. So that needs to be pressed with either a pen, it's just a small screwdriver. I'm just set that back. So I'm going to press into the side. So again, the laptop's off, so I'm just going to press the button which actually turns it on. So we've got normal startup, BIOS setup, boot menu, so you can boot from USB and DVD or what have you, and system recovery. So if you go into system recovery, press enter, and just see what happens there. Let's zoom that back out. That should be accessing the Windows recovery partition. Yeah, so it's looking like we're getting the classic Windows 8 recovery console. There we go, one key recovery. It's not the classic Windows 8 one, but we've got the idea there. So select task, restore from initial backup. The system partition will be restored to the initial status. Restore from user backup. So looking at them menus, or the options there rather, if you had a backup on your own USB key, you could select the bottom option there, or DVD, and back up from that point. But if you keep with the top option, it's actually highlighted yellow, we should be able to recover it with no CDs or anything. Restore from initial backup. So what we've got there. Do not turn off or unpower during the restoration process, otherwise restoration may not complete. Click start to restore. Are you sure you want to restore your system partition to the initial state now? On this particular laptop, there's nothing on there what's required, because I'm presuming this, I've not actually run this on these before, but I'm presuming this will just format it back to the manufacturer's defaults. Just read that. Restoring your system partition will delete all the current data on it. Are you sure you want to delete the data and restore now? Yes. And that's the restore going. So what that'll do is it'll put it back to manufacturer's defaults. To the day it was purchased. The only thing you might have to do when it's set back up is remove any old antivirus, or if if you're using your own antivirus, is put your own on and uninstall the one what is provided with it. So how long it takes one of these, don't know, but again, typically on most laptops you're looking at around about an hour. Windows 8 takes quite a long time for some reason, a lot longer than Windows 7 and Vista, and prior operating systems. But generally that's how you, I mean some Lenovo's has the recovery, or the one key recovery button next to the power switch. This one's totally different on this laptop, but it's there on the side near the actual DC socket, and that's how you'd recover your Lenovo G50 laptop.